The video opens inside a small underground tailor shop hidden beneath a crowded market. Dust falls from the ceiling as sewing machines rattle and broken mannequins line the walls. Rolls of rough fabric and torn cloth pile in corners. Survivor MrBeast steps into the dim light wearing a torn handmade outfit stitched together from scraps. His face hardened. He declares that for the next 100 days, he and 3 other challengers must survive here in this forgotten village where no designer brands exist and only raw cloth needle and sweat stand between them and nothing. No luxury stores, no runway lights, no tailor masters to guide them, only grit and will to endure. Extreme MrBeast bursts in, leaping onto a rickety table, shouting that this is his dream to live where every outfit is danger, every cut is risk, every stitch could fail. He throws himself onto a pile of broken cloth, daring to craft fashion from trash. Money Master MrBeast smirks, stepping in with a handful of cash, promising to buy the best fabrics from villagers, bribe tailors to hand him designs while others work with rags. Mystery. MrBeast emerges from the shadows, silently placing a locked wooden chest in the corner with the words "Style" or "Starve" carved into the surface before vanishing, leaving fear behind. Fearless MrBeast slams his fist, roaring that they will not break. They will fight through hunger cuts, betrayal, and chaos, proving that true fashion cannot be bought or stolen, only earned with courage, sweat, and endless will. From the very first day, survival feels impossible. The only materials are rough sacks, bamboo ropes, and scraps of faded cotton. Survivor MrBeast gathers torn shirts and dyes from crushed leaves, shaping them into crude threads, stitching by firelight until his fingers bleed. Extreme MrBeast risks his safety, climbing rooftops to grab hanging fabrics, leaping over walls, sneaking into abandoned shops, laughing at the danger. Money Master bribes villagers for polished silk and buttons, setting up his private stash, sewing elegant suits while others struggle. Mystery creeps at night, scattering needles, stealing fabric, cutting holes in their clothes, painting riddles on walls, promising hidden materials only if they dare follow his traps. Fearless Lights fires through the night, shouting that they will not quit, dragging others back when their spirits falter. By day 15, exhaustion grips them all. Survivor MrBeast fashions a rough jacket from mud-soaked cloth, waterproofed with oil and bark. Extreme throws himself into insane challenges, crawling through narrow alleys to rip cloth from banners, nearly falling into open drains. Money Master rules his stash, forcing challengers to trade labor for silk thread and pins. Mystery lays his cruel games, leaving fabric hidden inside collapsing sheds guarded by swarms of bees. Fearless drags stung and bleeding teammates away, demanding they stay focused and united. By day 30, monsoon rains drown their workshop. Fires die, needles rust, fabric soaks and molds. Survivor MrBeast rebuilds using clay walls to shield sewing pits. Extreme climbs slippery poles to tie tarps, risking falls. Money Master screams as his luxury stash washes away in the flood. Mystery laughs unseen, replacing every dry cloth with soggy, useless rags, pushing them closer to failure. Fearless lifts bundles of wet fabric with bare strength, carrying them above floodwater, screaming against thunder that they will not lose. By day 70, tempers break. Survivor and Money Master clash over stolen silk, fists flying until Fearless stops them, bloodied but unbroken. Extreme dives into madness, daring to stitch clothes while blindfolded, sewing until his fingers tear open. Mystery grows more savage, scattering glass across the floor, cutting their feet in the night. No one sleeps without pain. The final challenge strikes in the last 20 days. They must create a $1 suit and a $1,000 suit entirely from scraps and natural resources, proving not just survival but mastery. Survivor MrBeast digs clay pits, dyes fabric by fire, shapes buttons from wood, his hands blistered but unstoppable. Extreme climbs dangerous scaffolds to stitch banners into a massive coat, laughing through every cut. Money Master tries to buy shortcuts, but Mystery ruins every deal, scaring villagers away. Fearless pushes them all, leading with fire in his eyes, stitching alongside them, refusing to let despair win. On day 100, the sun rises on a workshop transformed. Before the judges stands 2 creations, a rough, rugged $1 suit made from rags, bark, and wild dye, stitched with raw determination, and a gleaming $1,000 masterpiece of silk, glass beads, and pure courage. Survivor MrBeast stands filthy bleeding, but alive, his creation proof of grit and will. Extreme grins, battered, shouting, this was the craziest, most dangerous challenge of his life. Money Master bows humbled at the loss of his power. Mystery vanishes, leaving a final note saying true fashion is built not with money, but with heart. Fireworks explode in the sky as survivor MrBeast lifts the $1 million prize, roaring, this was the hardest 100 days of our lives. Hunger, betrayal, storms, cuts, every step a battle. But we proved survival is not what you wear. It is what you build with courage, sweat, and never giving up. Never.